we're here around some of the gorgeous shade trees in Lincoln Park in downtown Greeley because we're getting ready for one of Greeley's annual events, the Arts Picnic, happening at the end of July. It's always a big event and lots of details this year. We have our City of Greeley Festivals Coordinator, Rhonda Welsh, to tell us about this year's Arts Picnic event. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Brian.
Now, Arts Picnic, it's been around for decades, and it is a staple for everyone here. But for anyone that's maybe new to the area, what is the Greeley Arts Picnic?
Well, we are celebrating Arts Picnic's 41st year right here in Lincoln Park where it started. And it started with a handful of community-minded citizens who asked their artist crafter friends to come and sell their wares, a couple of nonprofit organizations to serve some food, a few local musicians, and some kids' activities as well. It has grown to be a nationally known juried arts and crafts show with over 150 vendors, local, regional, and national vendors, 2 stages with nonstop entertainment coming from usually northern Colorado, but we like to feature and showcase new bands as well. A dozen food vendors, terrific hands-on activities for the kids in Creation Station, and of course a beer garden hosted by our wonderful friends from the Greeley Chamber Orchestra.
And it's, I mean, like you say, there's just a little something for everyone. I think to me, one of the best things, you talk to people that say they get drugged here by their wife, and then they show up like, there's a whole ton of good stuff for me here.
Oh, absolutely. And that's a misconception that we've worked really hard to try to get over, is to make sure that there's something for everyone, including those guys, because when you mention Arts and Crafts Festival, I think they think, oh, here we go, we're just going to go shop. But no, there's lots more to do.
Yeah, lots of food and lots of music. You just mentioned some music. What are some of the bands you bring in this year? Because you usually get a pretty good smattering of those.
Oh, we've got great bands. I think we've got 18 bands that are going to be on both stages. And to mention a few, Kazumba, a great salsa band's coming back that everybody loves to dance to. Cowboy Dave plays just really fun honky-tonk. We have Wendy Wu, who's one of Arts Picnic's favorites. Dixie Ledford, who puts on quite a show. Chicks with Picks, this is their first time at the Arts Picnic, and I'm sure that everybody will recognize some wonderful local female musicians. Equally Challenged is coming, as well as George Gray doing his best job ever as Elvis with his fabulous backup band. And I want to mention that there's a complete schedule on the Arts Picnic website, artspicnic.com, so people can plan their weekend around bands.
Yeah, it is a great schedule. They want to plan it around the bands, they'll plan it around what activities the kids can do, all of it on there for, and it's all pretty much, it's flexible, but it's set in stone, so they can plan their weekend around, right? And music, there's also the big kickoff, because the festival goes all day Saturday and Sunday, but Friday night you throw a big party right over here in Lincoln Park, right?
Across the street on the 9th Street Plaza. It's become a tradition. Funkiphino will be performing again, which if you don't know who they are, they're one of Colorado's, if not one of, it's the best dance band in Colorado. And we pack the plaza, everybody loves it, everybody's dancing. It's a great way to kick off the weekend. And I also want to let folks know that prior to that, the Arts Picnic Fine Art exhibit will be taking place, the opening reception in the Toynton Art Gallery across the street in the Civic Center from 5 to 7, and then come across the street to the Arts Picnic kickoff concert starting at 7.
So basically the advice is just make an entire weekend out of it.
Absolutely.
Now with this big event, what kind of people put work in to make the Arts Picnic possible?
I am blessed to have the most amazing steering committee, and they then have a big group of volunteers under each of those committees. They help us with the kids' activities in Creation Station. They're wonderful art ambassadors, we call them. They welcome all the vendors to Greeley Saturday morning, check back in with them Sunday morning to make sure everything's okay, and they also help us out in the information booth. I don't know what I would do without them, as well as our sponsors who come back every year, Brian, and understand and realize how important the Arts Picnic is to our community.
It is definitely a community event. Now, recap on Arts Picnic happening July 27th, 20th here at Lincoln Park.
Right.
There's shuttle information and bike information. people want to get here, there's all kinds of information about that.
Absolutely. Times for Saturday are 9 to 5. Times for Sunday are 10 to 4. But that's important information. We don't want to forget that the shuttle we're offering, it's a free shuttle. We are going to be picking people up at Heath Junior High's parking lot, and that is at 22nd Avenue and 16th Street. They can hop on, take a free shuttle down to Lincoln Park. It's going to be running back and forth every 10 minutes. People have taken advantage of it, and it's a great service. And in addition to that, Greeley Bikes is offering a bike corral across the street in front of the Civic Center. So if people want to bike down, they can feel assured that their bike's going to be taken care of all day.
Fantastic. It's the Greeley Arts Picnic. Go to artspicnic.com, get all the details, and be on the lookout for the Arts Picnic guide coming out in the paper.
Right.
And before we wrap up, I want to touch on one other thing that you're a big part of is the neighborhood nights that happen with the free movies in the park. Can you tell us a little about some of those this summer?
It's a wonderful program that everybody looks forward to. We have family-friendly movies in parks scattered throughout the community. The dates are July 5th, 12th, 19th, August 2nd, August 9th. Bring the kids out. They'll have a great time. El Fuego District 6 food truck is going to be parked there, giving free dinners and snacks to kids 1 to 18 and affordable dinners and snacks to their parents. And then the Culture, Parks, and Recreation departments, the recreation staff will be offering all kinds of fun summertime games. So look for their Play on the Way trailer. So it's just a great night for the entire family in one of Greeley's beautiful parks.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to all the events you have coming up.
Thank you for having me again, Brian.
You're welcome. Neighborhood nights, free movies in the park all summer long. You can't beat that. Go to greeleygov.com/festivals. You can find all the dates and the movies playing to plan your summer. And of course, the Greeley Arts Picnic, July 27th and 28th, right here in Lincoln Park. All the details you can need can be found at artspicnic.com.